Alright guys, BLM here, back with more. Horizon, still doing Broken Sky, got most of the podcast still.
It comes off as fake. Like, many people throughout the day are going to come up to Kevin and be like, do you really not talking with anybody? Like, for real? Whereas I don't think that Steve or Ian were in that position. People wanted with Steve and Ian to, like, give them a hug and, like, bring them in and be their protector.
But they really
because
just land
they
where I
were
was
able
supposed
to
to.
feel like they were being honest about the fact that, like, nobody was really talking to them, you know?
Yeah, I mean, people definitely were still skeptical, I think, of Steve and Ian. But I do hear what you're saying. And I think the thing, too, is that, like, especially from what I'm hearing about, you know, from people who know Kevin, that I think Kevin really is, like, a sweetheart, probably little brother archetype that absolutely could, you know, be that way. But I don't know that he fully sees himself that way, right? Like, and I think that he's feeling like he needs to lay it on extra thick because he came into the game thinking, I need to create a persona. I need to, like, you know, fool people. Where I feel like, you know, I think the most successful bits of his game are when he's being his most genuine.
Completely.
So, yeah.
We'll get to that later.
So, Marty and Jay are going to have another debrief after everything that happened the day before. It's mostly the same stuff, though. Not really going anywhere. Look, if you're going to come after me, then that's just the way it's going to be. If you survive, then I'm here to play Big Brother, is what Marty's saying. Kevin and Betty are going to talk a bit. Kevin is really kind of like... oh, go ahead.
Sorry, hold on. I just wanted to touch on that conversation that Marty has with Jay. Marty does give Jay a lot of ammunition in his pitch.
That's very typical of Marty.
I know, but he's saying, like, you know, I got here late. I came into the house in the last group. I do think that people like Gino, Kyle, and Herman probably had something going. Those first 4 people, I wouldn't be surprised if they're working together. So I feel like I'm on the bottom of the totem pole with Gino and Kyle, like giving specific names to Jay, which is just not the right thing to do.
his line is very much like, and yeah, like, we're friends, but there's nothing official that's happening.
Said you've been scurrying around the wall like a rat. What in the name of the 10 have you been up to?
Dakote said he wouldn't send his challengers as long as they're safe behind the bulwark, right?
Don't remind me.
So, we take it down.
Did you hit your head on the way down here?
I'm serious. There's something from the old world stuck in there, and it has a power cell. I could blow it up if I just penetrate the first layer of rock and metal.
Even if what you're saying is true, it would take a cannon to do that.
You're right. And you said the rebels were stripping them off machines back in the valley. Come on.
No. I'm not getting dragged further into this madness.
Hikaru ordered you to help me. You gonna defy him like that arrogant shit up there?
That was an unkind comparison.
And like, it's not like, don't worry about that. Like, it's not like we have a deal. Just and Jay's like, what's the difference? And he's like, no, it's definitely different.
There's no difference.
So,
Lord.
with Dakote?
It
It seemed like there's bad blood between you two.
There is. If we make it through this plan of yours, perhaps I'll tell you.
I'll hold you to that.
We're getting close to where we saw the rebels before.
Kevin is going to be talking with a lot of people in the same room.
Looks like the rebels just got a lot more firepower.
Ready? Move out!
This won't be easy to take down, especially with this.
I'll handle the big guy. You focus on the others.
I'll follow you in.
Maybe I should see if
Tremor task. Okay. Just trying to take notes real quick. Actually, I'm an idiot. I have my computer right here. Why don't I just do
Expedia room. I don't know that they're in for a while. He talks with Betty. They talk about working together. I mean, that's the thing. Again, like a lot of individual conversations where it's like individually, it's very easy to be like, yes, we'll work together. But it's just a matter of like keeping up with that and then turning it into something that actually means something to you. Again, probably like in a group setting. Kevin also talks to Summer a bit in there, but
I also did want to bring up in that Kevin-Betty conversation, and I do think this plants the seed for Kevin of like where he knows who to throw under the bus, because Betty is like, well, for one, she literally goes, "Are you really that lost in the game?" Just like blunt, no tact, it's amazing, Betty Queen. Then she says to him, like, of course I want to keep Jay. Look at all of the volatility that Jay just brought to the house. Like, of course I would want to take him, or keep him. And Kevin was like, but what if I'm up next to him? And Betty's like, oh, sorry, them, apologies. And Betty's like, I don't know. And Kevin was like, hello? What do you mean? And Betty's like, I don't know, because they are just so volatile, and like, it would be hard to answer that question. And Kevin was like, okay, noted. And I think that maybe moves forward with the events of the day. So I just wanted to flag that.
Yes, and Betty's also like a lot of people have been talking about how Betty is like not doing well in the competitions, and she's not happy about it. Like she was like, I heard that they wanted to pick me to play in the veto, so their odds would be better, and that just killed me. And he's like, don't worry about it. When you win something, because these competitions are designed so that anybody can win them. When you win something, I'm gonna be so happy for you. I'm gonna be celebrating for you on the inside. And he told the same thing to Lena. But again, he's very much playing up like, I'm your secret ally. Like, that's what he's trying to pitch here. And yeah, Betty is.
I'm not looking forward to hauling this all the way to the bulwark.
Here. I may be maimed, but I've still got a strong back. After you.
As we've mentioned before, very blunt at times, and it definitely gives away a little too much in this conversation. Same thing.
Think we'd survive. But killing the rebels and the machine. It was good to take the fight to them for once.
I don't have a... yeah, okay.
You really think this thing will do the job?
Soon enough.
Here it is. But you don't just need a cannon. You need a miracle.
Coming right up.
Well, go on.
Okay. Gotta blast away some rocks, so I can expose the power cell. It's working!
Exploding.
isn't this impressive? 2 children playing siege. I hope they haven't hurt the Bulwark's feelings. Come now, stop embarrassing yourselves. And leave this poor mountain alone.
This is your last chance, Chakotay. You can still answer Hikaru's call.
This is your last chance. You have it backwards. Leave this place, Savage, now! And take this cripple with you! Done?
Can't hide behind the wall anymore, Chakotay. Now you have to join Hikaru.
Never. Never. We will rebuild it. Immediately. You are not safe. The Bulwark couldn't protect you from a single cannon, let alone an army of machines. The only pathway to safety is to unite against Regala with your chief. You decreed that no challengers would be sent, while the clan remained safe behind the Bulwark. So send them now. Unless your word means nothing. Send them. I didn't hear you. Send the challengers. I look forward to seeing the Sky Clan's colors in the arena.
Nicely done, Marshal. What's gonna happen to this place?
They'll have to live without their wall. But that's better than living apart from the tribe, as pawns in Chakotay's foolish schemes. If you want to check up on them, talk to Jera, the chaplain of the clan. If anyone needs help up there, she'll know.
Yeah, maybe I will.
I'll take my leave then. I need to report to Hikaru.
I'll see you at the Kulrut.
Good. We may need another miracle there as well.
Maybe I should go up there, see if everyone's all right. And find this chaplain, Gara.
Thing with Summer, when Summer talks
Might
to
also be a good
Kevin,
idea to
everybody
be
is,
surprised
or not everybody, but a lot of people are.
The snow brought the chill.
Okay. So, actually, let's go. There's Hunter. Nice one. Actually, yeah, let's do this one. Wrong one. This is back to the Memorial Grove.
– underestimating Kevin in terms of, I think, 2 things. You know, one is just his deviousness, right? Like they're thinking, oh, this nerdy guy.
Outlander, Chief Hikaru and Marshal Kotallo await you within.
Cool. Shit. Wrong way.
The Kulrut should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne. And Ether.
Just, I don't remember this mission. Like, what
Awaits you in the
happens in
arena,
this mission?
past the throne.
This must lead to the arena. It's another part of the ruins. Turned into a fighting ring.
Look at them all. Aloy. It seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heal. Literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Tekote reprimanded for all the clan to see. We both served well. But now the Kulrut is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come from me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the Kulrut with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the Kulrut begins, you must see it through.
Okay.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done.
Guy, he's down on himself. I'm sure he would love to play, but you know, he's you know, what is he gonna do? He's Kevin. He's not gonna just like betray me, throw me under the bus. Some people suspect the deviousness, though. What they don't suspect is his ability to actually do something about it, right?
Yes.
They might think, oh, well, I can't like fully trust Kevin, but what is he gonna do? Like, where is he gonna go with this information? Because they all think that they are the ones. Like, I'm the smart one. I'm the nice one that's gonna go and talk to Kevin. Nobody else is gonna be talking. Nobody else is gonna have this idea, and so they don't recognize the danger in that he's gonna have that individual relationship with a lot of people. Right?
I literally just got chills a little bit, like thinking of how, like, I don't know, it's just like so fun. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a fun house. I'm enjoying the dynamic so far. So Josh and Jay are also going to be, working on getting the votes together. Josh is trying to help Jay, but for the most part here, anything Jay's doing, it's not working. It's not landing. We still expect Jay to be out. We can pay more attention to Jay's campaigning if it starts actually doing something.
I know, and I feel like Josh was giving Jay advice.
Oh, I do
and
remember
then
this now.
they weren't like doing it. I was like watching the rest of the day to try to see if they were going to do one-on-ones with people or what they were going to do, and I feel like the only one-on-one I saw, and granted, feeds were gone most of the day. There was only one camera on, but like the only person I saw them talk to was like Stephanie.
Yeah.
I was like, what? Why are you wasting your time with Stephanie?
Take them down, and Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Kulrut from below, but from above.
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
The Kulrut is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named Marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Hold them back! Defend the Kulrut!
Jay, like what?
I mean, Stephanie's a good person to have. If you've got Stephanie, then you probably got JC, right? Like those are two important votes. But yeah, I mean, they need to be doing a lot more for sure.
Yes. But I just feel like on the list of people that they need to be talking to, Stephanie is like bottom.
Well, so that's going to be happening over there. Kevin's going to talk to Marty. And, you know, again, this is, it's huge. And with Kevin and even Jess, a lot of people, when the show started, it was like, okay, these are the super fans, and they're terrible. No, they don't know what they're doing. Typical super fans. But here's the thing about Kevin and Jess and even some of the other players. Like, even though they are struggling in some areas, particularly in the social department of the game, their knowledge of the game and the knowledge of what they should be doing, if they mess it up, especially socially, is still going to give them some platform to work from here. So somebody like Kevin is going to know that he needs to go and talk to people all the time, which even if you're a really great, like for example, Josh, I think is totally fine socially. Like, I think he gets along with people. Like Josh, you'd never think that somebody like Kevin would have a better social game than somebody like Josh, who is like super chill, super cool. But Josh doesn't actively go out and game with people. And because of that, in the social game of Big Brother, Josh is falling behind. Because how do you trust somebody that's not actively coming out and talking to you? Same thing with, to a degree, Betty here, who has barely had any conversations with...
That can't be all of them.
There. What is that?
I don't know. Hold the defenses!
Go!
What is this again that we fight? Is it the Slither thing? Is that what it is? I don't remember. What is that? Oh, it's not. What the fuck is it? I don't remember. Oh, this is the thing.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm!
With Marty. And we'll get into Betty, why I'm talking about Betty in just a bit, but Kevin is actively going out and saying, look, this is the HOH, he might nominate me, I'm gonna go talk to him a bunch. Just a bunch. Even if he continues to tell me he's putting me up, why not just keep talking to him? There's some value in that, right?
And I also think it's like a bit of catch up, right? Because this is what happens to players like Kevin, who are actively putting themselves down in the house. This is why this isn't my favorite strategy of all time. Like, if you're gonna choose, I'm not sure that this is the strategy you should choose. When you're
I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
Fuck off. What a masterpiece. Actually, I might as well loot it, I guess.
Champion! Get to the chute! Go! Get to the chute!
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
What a shit mission this is, though.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
So I might as well wrap up this mission here. I believe all this is like a really short thing of getting ether and then Talking to Gaia. Oh yeah, after we have the beta stuff, don't we? I forgot about that. That puts you right into the beta stuff.
This is it. Ether's below. What's this place? Oh, get off! There. Come on, Ether. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Fuck. Oh, I can't fast roll. Wait, how do I do it again? I can't fast roll. Let me leave.
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the Ten are now clear to us.
Oh, we do have to talk to her? Oh yeah, because the messages reappear.
The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours. Should be interesting.
All right. I need to get Ether back to Gaia.
Okay. Wait, I don't know why it's tagged.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
I sure don't. You sound like a dying long letter.
I lost my place in this.
With Marty, and we'll get into Betty. Well, I'm talking about Betty in just a bit, but Kevin is actively going.
When you're ready, please merge Ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Okay. Cradle, that goes. So yeah, we will end here. I don't know, should I do another episode?
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can. But yeah, for now, that is it.